Alright, so the house feels like it's offline right now, but I don't notice anything on this. I noticed some swirly dots on this on this camera, but I don't notice anything changing in this house yet. I mean, yeah, I noticed the air in this house. I still can smell it, but nothing changing yet. Just settling, starting to show its true color. I feel like this house will be back online tomorrow, as it was back in the past. Cause usually when you see this happen, it's usually a sign that it'll come back online. I don't know. I mean, this has happened before. I mean, probably Power Breaker Day was a common phrase I made up back in the past when I was relying solely on the air in this house. When I was relying solely on recording. When I was relying solely on recordings to see what the house looked like to the recording, and it showed up more. And I'm starting to realize now, it shows up more on recordings than it does in real life, because the house isn't showing anything accurate yet. It's just showing it's just showing what's truly there at the moment. So like once you saw the house come back online, you would see the air quality and you'd be like, oh yeah, this is nice. And it gave me that whoa feeling. I was like, whoa! I can see the air. I can see the air quality in this room. I can see the air fog, and I looked up here and I was like, whoa! I can see the air fog in this room. I've never seen anything like that before. I don't know. Maybe I woke up one morning, saw it. I was like, whoa! I've never seen this before. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's common. Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people still do that nowadays days. Sometimes you'd see the house offline, and then you would wait for it to come back online. Once it came back online, you'd be like, oh, whoa, you'd be like, whoa, that's so cool. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen dirt in the air before. This house did show a lot of dirt in the air when I checked it. Sounds like with these houses, you don't want to summon anything that can be deemed unsafe. And this house is deemed safe. And sounds like as an adult, I'm going to get to see for the first time what this house goes through before it can start going for any changes. Yeah. Like the air quality would show what the damage was in the house and to you in real life, but on recordings you would just see it as damage. You wouldn't see it as what the damage looked like in houses. The recordings back then to try to get a sense of what the house looks like, but then in videos, in videos you'd see a more accurate picture on what the air looked like in houses. But then when you checked them out in videos, they would look a lot more accurate than that. Like, when you checked them out in houses, they seem less noticeable. But when you checked them out in recordings, it'd be like looking at a view of the air that you're in before the house comes back online.